Hi, I'm Harry Douglas. I'm 33. I'm married. I have 3 kids. I am a mechanical engineer. I work for a large automotive manufacturer. Um, Cycling has always been a very important part of my life. I know I really love watching from the ground up. I love the idea of 3 people training and doing something extraordinary like Leadville. And I identify with them. I want to be where they are at with all of the training and the knowledge and the experience and the gear. It's really exciting to see that progression. I don't feel like I quite fit the same mold as the other people on the show. I have ridden bikes a lot. Cycling has been a very important part of my life for a very long time. I still consider myself very much a novice, but cycling is like therapy to me, and it's something that I do to um, relieve stress, regain control in my life, mentally and physically. Something I do to bond with my brothers. Um, they're both avid cyclists. I have wanted to do Leadville for a really long time, probably 10 or 12 years. And like anyone would tell you, there's just been a lot of other things that have taken precedence over training for something as iconic and extraordinary as Leadville. It is a huge undertaking to really commit yourself to be able to do something like that, and I understand that. And my job has just been very demanding and been much more demanding lately. And my 3 kids mean the world to me, and they take a lot of time. But I've also come to the realization a lot lately that I don't think that stress or those commitments are going to diminish. As a matter of fact, I think that my responsibilities are going to increase. And if I don't try to make this a priority now, then it's just going to get harder and harder, I think, as it goes. So I have a very supportive wife. She's the one that's filming. She wanted me to do this, so that's why we're filming it right now. But I've wanted to do Leadville for a long time. I've actually, everywhere we've lived, I found the closest Leadville qualifying race and trained for it very much as a novice. I've never been competitive, but I always just am trying to finish. So I've done a couple of qualifying races, pretty slow, but I did it. Those were huge accomplishments for me, completing those races and training for them. And yet I know that in order to actually do the Leadville race, and I don't just want to just do Leadville, I want to feel strong at Leadville. And in order to do that, I know that I'm going to need to improve my nutrition. I'm going to have to really dial in my nutrition. I'm going to have to do different kinds of training than I've ever really done in the past. A lot more strength training and being on the trainer a lot more, I know. And it's going to be very much physical, but a mental game for me, I know, being able to stay committed and devoted to that. But I'm willing to do it. I've been really excited about Leadville, and I think right now is as good a time as ever for me to be able to try and do this. I threw my name in the lottery this year, and I know it's a lottery, and I know I wasn't probably going to get in, but when I got the email back saying that I wasn't chosen, I was pretty pretty down about that because I need something to push me to be something greater than I am right now. And if I have something big like that, I know I can be better than what I am right now. And that's why I want to do it. I want to know not how I compare to other people, but this is my body, this is who I am, and I want to figure out what Harry Douglas is capable of doing. And Leadville is just kind of like the big one. And I really want it. And I really want that belt buckle, like more than anything. I just want to wear that belt buckle. Mm-hmm. What were the other questions, Sarah?
Your candy and accomplishments.
Oh, candy bar. Oh, Henry. I think that's the name of a candy bar, and I really don't like it. So that's, I don't even know why that's a thing, to be honest with you. Okay, what was the other one?
Your greatest accomplishment.
Okay, greatest accomplishments. That's a really hard question to answer. Because the things that are most important to me aren't really something that I can sum up as saying like this is my greatest accomplishment. Because the things that are most important to me are my faith and my family, and the time that I spend with my kids. That and I don't really know how to say that that's my greatest accomplishment. Maybe that is my greatest accomplishment. I don't know. But I guess if you asked me what was something that was really hard for me that I overcame, I guess there have been a couple of those. Graduating from engineering school was a really big deal for me just because school didn't come easy for me. I had to really put in a lot of extra hours to be able to perform at a level that I felt like my peers were performing at, and that just didn't come easy for me. But I did it, and I did well. It just took a lot of work to do it. Yeah, I don't know what else is there. Did I cover most of it? Okay. Thanks for listening to me ramble a bit. I know that I may not fit the same mold as some of the other contestants or participants, I guess I should say, but I've loved getting to know them and their personalities. They all seem like just really strong people, and watching them adopt cycling and having it be an important part of their life is really fun for me. Just because I know how much cycling can change people's lives, and I know that probably sounds dramatic when I say it, but I really believe it. I have watched some people who are very important to me, who are in really dark places, just go out for rides with me, and legitimately their lives changed and became better, and we bonded and we became better people. And I love cycling. It's so important to me. I hope for the opportunity to be able to race and level and see how I can do. So thank you.